Whether you like it or not, as a woman, you must have asked yourself a question at least once about things concerning your breast. I mean, breast sagging. What exactly can I do to prevent breast sagging? How can I recover from breast sagging? So in this video, we'll be talking about the causes of breast sagging, because it is essential that you know the causes so that you can actually prevent them for those who theirs is not hereditary. And then we'll be talking about the different levels of breast sagging, so you can be able to limit the level of your breast sagging if you're able to adopt some tips and some tricks that we're going to discuss in this video. And the third thing we're going to discuss about is how to manage breast sagging. What we're going to do is learn how to limit the breast sagging, give our breast a little lift, boost the confidence that you've always wanted, and be happy with your looks. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Hi there, my name is Jovita Amala, and we're going to discuss some heart-to-heart talk about breasts. And today we'll be talking about how to tighten our breasts and how to keep it to some extent perky. So how do we tackle loose breasts and how do we regain our confidence? Before we dive deep into this natural occurrence of breast sagging or ptosis, let us discuss a little about the various causes of breast sagging. Breast sagging, which is also known as ptosis, is caused by a variety of factors. Factors including aging, the skin loses elasticity as you age, and your breast tissue becomes less firm. Secondly, genetics. You might be genetically predisposed to breast sagging than other people. So if that is your case, you have absolutely nothing to do about it. The only thing you have to do is to take some measures like I'm going to discuss in this video to help you boost your confidence. Third on the list is pregnancy and breastfeeding. The weight gain and hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy, as well as stretching of the skin as far as breastfeeding is concerned, can actually lead to your breast losing its elasticity, and in turn your breast will sag. Fourth on the list is weight fluctuation. Significant weight gain and weight losses can cause your breast to sag, because when you add some weight, there's an expansion. I don't need to explain that any further, but there's more like an expansion. You look all rosy and all, I don't know how to put it. But when there is a weight loss, you know, just do your best possible to maintain an optimal weight. Fifth on the list is menopause. Hormonal changes can never be your friend. So what exactly do you have to do to make sure you maintain an optimal hormone level? That is the reason why women are supposed to educate themselves from time to time, so that they don't get taken by surprise. A lot of things can make you lose your confidence, and that is not what you want. Number 6 on the list is smoking and excess alcohol intake. How many of us know that taking so much alcohol can actually make you age faster than you would have aged on a normal day? I wouldn't say entirely stay away from alcohol, because a little of it is good for your body. Excessive alcohol intake is going to make you look older, and the moment your body senses that it's getting older, then why wouldn't the breast respond to age? Smoking is out of the way for you ladies. But if you must look better, you have to do away with smoking. Number 8 on the list is repeated bouncing and movement of the breast. I can remember those days, my university days. There was this lady who actually wanted to reduce her breast size. We used to go on a workout early in the morning, like in the early hours of the morning, say 5 o'clock. We've left our hostel and we go jogging. And there's this thing in her head that the more she bounces her breast, the lesser the breast. Probably she's going to build some muscles and the lesser the breast. But on the contrary, that is not true. Please, if that is what you think, you're actually causing yourself more harm. Since it is in the early hours of the morning, she feels like nobody is seeing me bouncing my breast, so let me just go about my business and come back to the hostel. So she either wears a loose bra or she doesn't even wear any, and she goes, you know, bouncing. There are people who actually think that way, and this is the reason why there are certain bras that you need for sports. So if you have a big breast, you'll be doing yourself a lot of harm to go about bouncing and shaking your breast like that, thinking you'll be able to lose some breast length. Am I right? Breast length. We're talking about breast length now, right now, isn't it? Okay. It is important to know that breast sagging is a natural part of aging. However, if you are concerned that your breast sagging is going to reduce your quality of life, I would advise that you meet a health practitioner or a medical practitioner to give you an advice on the steps to take. On the other hand, you might want to try out some natural remedies that will help you prevent your breast from sagging. Let's talk about the different types of breast sagging. Now, the breast sagging is measured based on the relationship between the nipple and the crease of your breast, and that is the way we can be able to tell the levels and the grades of breast sagging. Grade 1. As grade 1, the sagging is a little bit some will consider it visible, some might not even consider it visible. They might just look at it, not like overlook it, because there are some people, probably young ladies, who have that level of breast sagging but do not know that their breasts have sagged already. At this point, the sagging is mild, having the nipple at the level of the breast crease. The line under your breast is actually your crease. So if you have your nipple on the area of the line of your breast and you feel your breast is standing, let me use the word that we use, standing, your breasts are sagged. Sorry, the only reason why you're not able to notice it is because your boobs are not big. Over time, you tend to realize that you have a saggy breast. Sorry. Breast sagging grade 2. Your sagging is moderate with your nipple below the crease. So if you have that, you have to start doing something about it. Your breast is not pecky like you think it is. Grade 3 of breast sagging. So at this point, your breast is pointing to the ground. So thank God for bras. Sagging is severe with the nipple pointing downwards. So the force of gravity is involved in this case. The more you grow, your breast grows. Is that understandable? The reason why I'm saying so is because you only know you can make some adjustments. You can't take your breasts back to what it was before. I mean, if you have a perky breast and you want to take it back to what it, a lot of videos will give you promises telling you can regain your breast in the next 5 days, blah, blah, blah. That's a lie. You can't take it back to what it was before, but you can make a little adjustment to slow down aging, because your breast grows just like you are growing, and the older you are, the older your breast. How can you have a wrinkled face, fine lines, age spots, and your breast is looking young? Is it possible? We both know that's not true. Your breast is also affected by hormones which aid in development of your body. Every stage of development of your life, of your body, affects your breast. Be it something that improves your development or something that makes you deteriorate, it affects your breast in one way or another. It is still the same body, so it's going to react just the same way your body is reacting. Every lady needs to know that your breast is actually affected by the quality and the quantity of fat that you have in your breast. It's not just made up of fat, it's made up of fat and ligaments and some tissues, but the quantity of fat you have in your breast will determine how firm your breast would be. Even though your breast is affected by aging and some lifestyle choices, in this video we'll be discussing a few tips to help bring back your confidence and give you the kind of breast that you can be happy with. So here are some ways to tighten loose breasts. Remember that I said that I'm not going to promise you that your breast is going to go back to what it was before, but you can tighten your loose breast with certain tips. Number 1 on the list is eat proper nutrients. And I'm made to understand that vitamin E is very good, essential to build good fats. Secondly, you need proper protein, the adequate amount of protein to be able to build some good muscles. You can meet your essential quota of nutrients by taking foods that include proper minerals, vitamins, and a good amount of calcium. So consuming vegetables like carrots, cabbage, lentils, tomatoes, and dairy products are very essential to hit a very firm breast. Did I say very firm breast? I said earlier that I'm not promising you a very firm breast. It would actually give you the lift you're looking for. A deep massage can help a woman's breast become fuller and firmer. Massage your breast with argan oil, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado, and jojoba. Some call it jojoba, some call it jojoba. So you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the jojo oil, the jojoba oil. So massage your breast with either of them. But the most basic you can get in the market is the olive oil. So however it is, whatever you can lay your hands upon, do your best possible to use it to massage your breast. Give your breast a massage. And your breast will be happy. It's going to be firmer and it's going to sag less. Fenugreek. Fenugreek has been known to improve milk production by 5 times. If you've never tried it before, you might want to try it. And on another hand, it helps to improve the quality of the milk you give to your child. And a testimony to that, I have already used it and it actually worked. I actually used fenugreek and fennel and it was amazing. My breast milk had a very good quality and it was really high in supply. Fenugreek is essential if you want to achieve a fuller or a firmer breast. Now, most of the people who have these issues with breast sagging actually have small breasts that just don't have weight. There are people who are like that. But if you have a full breast, bear it in mind that there's nothing you're going to do about it. It's going to sag because it's heavy. So, in the case whereby you have a small breast and your breast is saggy, that ruins it all for you. I hate to make you feel bad. Sorry, that's the reason why I'm bringing you a solution. If you have a fuller breast, you can as well wear your bra and go about your thing. Wear the clothes that make you look good and go about your business. But if your breast is smaller, you might want to use the help of some breast pads and all that. But this is going to help you. It smoothens the skin around the breast with vitamins and antioxidants. Fenugreek can be applied topically by adding water to it to make a paste out of it. Then you can apply and leave it for a maximum of 10 minutes and then you rinse it off. You can follow that with using your olive oil, your jojoba oil, your coconut oil, or whatever oil you have available that you apply on your body. You can go ahead and use it and then you go about your way. Ice is next on the list. Now, have you ever heard or have you ever seen videos where ladies put their face in a bowl of ice? There's a reason why they're doing that. They're not crazy. They're trying to firm their face. Ice has a way of tightening the skin. It actually tightens the ligaments. It tightens the tissues of the skin. So if you are able to introduce some ice to your breasts, it's going to tighten it. It is not something that just happens out of the blues. You do it once and that is all. No. If you want to tighten your skin with ice, the next thing you should do is to apply some oil. Now, the direction which you have to apply the ice is, let's say this is your nipple. You apply your ice this way, upwards, to make it shrink. This is going to happen over time. It's not something you just do and that is the end. You apply the ice this way for a while. Say 15 minutes if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you might have to break that time into 2 or just twice in a day. But you have to be really dedicated to it. You apply it this way. Then when you leave it for a while, you apply your oil this way too. Remember, this is the nipple and this is the rest of the breast. And then you wear your bra. You have to take a lot of protein to help firm your breast because you need muscles to firm your breast too. Your breast is made up of ligaments, muscles, and fats. So that area of your breast has to be resolved. You taking protein and working out. Next on the list is working out. When you do certain kind of exercises that affect your hand here, affect you here, that we'll be talking about that in another video. These exercises help to build muscles which help to hold the breast tissues back. And if you are able to use your ice and use your oil at the same time, it helps to maintain it for a long time. So this has to be a habit of yours that if you are actually serious about this, you can achieve what you want. Because at the end of the day, the oil is going to make your breast to look smoother. So if you have stretch marks on your breast, that will be done and over with because the oil is going to help it. The fenugreek, on the other hand, is going to smoothen your breast to help it get fuller. If you're able to achieve, even if it's a little firmness, a little volume on your breast, you will be really happy. I think that alone is going to motivate you to go even further. So that'll be all for now. I hope this has helped so far. If it has, do click on the subscribe button and then we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to share. Bye-bye.